Hello there and welcome to my YouTube channel, D.i.y Crafts. So today I'm very excited because I'm part of a fun collab hosted by the lovely Jamie Lola, and it is based on flowers, so Mayflowers. So we're going to be Mayflower Mondays. Every Monday we're going to be posting a make with the main theme being flowers, and the idea is just to brighten up everybody's day with some flowers, because we're certainly needing that, aren't we, with everything that we're going on. So yeah, we're cheering you up with our own little bouquet of flowers with all the girls that are joining in. So there will be details of the girls that are joining in the description box below. So for today, all I'm planning on doing is to make some very quick and easy cards. I'm wanting this video to take no longer than 10 minutes. So yeah, we're definitely doing some quick and easy card making today. So I'm starting off, I've got a text stamp and I am just popping over some. This was an 8x8 and I've cut it in half, so approximately 4x8 cards, because I was just fancying doing some tall slim cards, and for some reason I'm right in the mood for chopping up cards at this moment in time. So I am just creating a little bit of a background, and I am using my Memento Rosebud. To be honest, that is beginning to dry out quite somewhat, so yes, I think I'm going to have to look at investing in another one. So now I'm just going to grab a bit of distressed ink in Picked Raspberry, and I am just going to go around the edges of my card just to frame it a little. So what I've done is I've just pulled out some flower toppers that have been sitting in my stash. Toppers aren't something that I use overly much, but in the early days of card making I seem to buy quite a few, more just because I like the images, and then because I prefer to stamp and colour, that's sort of like my go-to techniques, that I've just sort of never got round to using them. But as many of you know, that I am on a little bit of a stash busting mission. It's about time we used up all these fabulous goodies that are lurking in the craft room. So I am just going to add this around, and then that's the base of our card all sorted. So I'm just going to grab, have I got my wee cloth beside me? Yep, I'm just going to grab that and give that a wipe, because I should have done it on something, but I seem to have sort of lost all my what do you call it, all my bits and pieces that I normally do the blending on. Blending mats, I suppose that's what you would call them. Okay, so that is the main base, and then I was thinking I've got these lovely toppers, so I was just thinking that, do you know, I'm not even going to think about it. I think sometimes that we overthink things. So I'm just going to grab a bit of glue, and I kind of want to put sort of 3 circles down, so sort of 2 half circles and 1 full circle going down the length of the card. So let's see how we get on with this. I'm just chopping that off. I always think this helps to make the toppers just go that little bit further. Let me see, I've got a smaller one there. Maybe a bigger one. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, so we will get those stuck down. Now normally I would do a little bit of shading with my Inktense pencils, but what I may try and do is use some of the Distress inks just to edge that off, like so. Okay, let's get some stuck on this one here as well, and we'll see. We'll see what we are doing then. So I'm just putting loads of glue on and just slapping it down. I feel like I'm talking 90 to the dozen. Does it feel like that to you? I feel like I'm going to really fast, whereas I should just be slowing down and enjoying the process. So let's just chop that down there. Okay, I'm just going to chop that and then stick that. So I'm just going to maybe neaten up these edges, and then we'll come back for the next step. £5 each. Okay, so while I was off camera, I've just quickly added a little bit of shading round the circles that I've put down using my Distress ink and a smaller brush, because I just always, I love doing the shading trick. Everything in life has a shadow, so when you include that in your artwork, it just helps it to make sense within the brain. So your work always naturally has more dimension to it if we remember to just include a little bit of shadowing. So that's what you always tend to find most of my projects will have a bit of shadowing in some description. I also sort of want to tie these elements together a little bit, so I'm just going to pop some little bits of gesso across the card, like so, just in various places, and just sort of marry all of those elements together. So that's just to help to tie things in a little bit. I like doing things like this, especially with toppers, because I think sometimes like toppers, it's so easy just to sort of like take them out and plonk them on a card, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all, but I kind of like to make them my own a little bit, and I do find that adding a bit of gesso does that. It sort of knocks the shine off a little bit, and also I just feel like it means I've added my own artistic touch, which I quite like. Now I'm pretty much there. All I was going to do now is add a few little flowers and then maybe grab a sentiment. So I'm thinking that if we just have a few, because the whole idea is lots of flowers to cheer ourselves up, I'm just thinking a few different flowers sort of cascading down the card could look quite pretty. Maybe something like that. I think I want to bunch those closer together. Yeah, so I'm liking that on that side. Let's see what have we got this side. I'm trying to merge both the white and the pink together, so that we've got the same sort of hues coming through as we have in our background. So yeah, I think we are getting there. Yeah, maybe put it that side. Okay, let's see if we can. Can we glue those? Let's just glue those down. So we have those stuck down. I'm just thinking it'd be quite nice to cluster a few more flowers in. Let's absolutely go for it. I mean, we're talking about, you know, cheering people up with flowers, so we absolutely need loads. Oh, why not? Okay, that's quite good. And then I think we'll get some blingy bling in the centre as well. So we've got a floral explosion going on here. Definitely cheering people up. Okay. Oh, actually I quite like that one in there. Okay. Do I want that? No, not on that side. Just on that side. Okay, I'm going to add a little sentiment because it's good to have. I quite like a sentiment on everything. So I've got a dreamer of dreams on that side. And let's see, what should we have on this side? Explore, dream, discover. Shine brightly. That seems quite appropriate. Right, pop that there. Okay, I'm just going to grab some bling. I think we're almost done. I've added the bling. I have just got a little flower stamp from the lovely Leonie Pujol. Love her work. So I'm just wanting to add that another little floral element just to sort of fill some of those gaps a little bit, and frame it, bring the colours together. Just feel like some of it's just a little bit plain and it's just needing lifted a little bit. So I'm doing that with this pretty little stamp. Then I think all we need to do is add a doodly border and a couple of splashes, and I think that I will call that good to go. So just adding little bits, as I said, a bit of extra detail, because why not? Quite frankly, why not? Okay, there we go. So I will grab my Pro Marker. I'm just going to go around the edge of these cards just to give it a frame. Again, this is one of the tricks that brings the eye in, helps your brain to see the project as a whole as opposed to everything that's going on round about it as well. So it's quite a good wee tip to have. Oops, I got it on the edge of the edge of the flower there. That's okay. Okay, so as I said, this is a collaboration. It will be taking place at the same time every Monday of the month of May 2020. So I hope you will go and check out what all the other ladies have done. I also hope you'll join us again next week for a little bit more floral inspiration. Yeah, and it's been lots of fun. So just as I said, finally going to add a quick doodly border. Again, just these are little framing techniques that just, I always find that my project isn't complete unless I've added them. Might just be me, might just be my thing, but it's like sometimes I try not to do it and then I'm like, no, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. I have to go back and add my doodly border. Maybe it's a comfort thing. But there you go. Okay. I'll just finish off my doodles. I've added white splashes and I do like the look, but I'm just finding that these little flowers here are just a little bit too stark. They feel they need knocked back a little bit just to match the rest of the project. So I'm just going to do this with all of them and just sort of knock them back slightly. Okay, so that's the cards finished now. I hope that you like them. Thank you for joining me today. I will be back again very soon, so please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again very soon. Okay, take care then, and goodbye.